Okay, so we're back from yesterday. Oh, let me just check the audio is working. Is audio working? Yeah. Okay. All right. So see where we left off from yesterday. Share screen. So yesterday, let me see. Yeah, anything, I'm not sure. All right, so continuing on from on our project, Chrome extension, where we want to create like a water tracker because there aren't really any good ones in the store, in the Chrome Web Store, and most of them either like defunct because they're like years old, or the UI doesn't look good, or they don't work really. So there's kind of like a market for it, and kind of basing our design on something like this, and then like um, and let me see, and like something like this, and we got as far as let's see, yesterday as some aspects of this, not fully the same UI. And we're running. I think it's already running connected, maybe. Yeah. See, the issue is yesterday we're trying to read on read date from our background script, and here it would not have that. What's it called? Here, Chrome storage is not applicable because I think the issue was maybe it was reading it as if oh no, okay, no, the thing it's not this. The issue was that let me see. We're trying to call to get the data from storage if in our pop-up, and you can't communicate that way. So it's like here, uh, we call get.key from our pop-up. Uh, yeah, so we're from yeah, it's from our pop-up, but the store is indexed right. Yeah, here we have our store. We're trying to set up writables to get to store our current values, and I'll keep them updated. But when we want to get our keys from the Chrome storage, with there's three keys we want to retrieve, we call dot get keys, right? From web, and then it tries to call Chrome dot storage local. But remember, which I forgot yesterday, you only call Chrome dot storage. API is only available in a background script. So instead, what we have to do is send a message to the background script to retrieve those values and send us back those messages. So we have two options. We can just use like the default, I think the default messaging, or just use a port, open a port for connection between the background script and the pop-up, which I did in 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 the chorus extension. Don't really need this too much, but if you look at, I guess maybe background, we're going to do something similar where, let's see, it's got to be like a pop up somewhere here. Just have to find it. Pop up. I mean, not pop up. Yeah, port maybe. Why is this searching? Okay, pop up port. So we open somewhere, connect. Yeah, okay. So here on connect, we create a port, and so we send messages across using the port. And then on the pop up, we have a listener for listening for messages on the same port. This could probably be the like anytime the pop up is opening. I mean, it's open. That's when we could communication between the pop up and the background script works, right? So it's probably what we want to do. But the other thing is, yeah, I think that's all we really need to do. I was worried about maybe how setting it, but on install this once and then we just set these values in our in storage. So we don't have to worry about that. So on connect, that's all we need, I think. On connect, we add listen for a port. Port's gonna be the same name, I guess, pop up. And then we can listen for messages from port. So on in our web extension, when we call get keys, instead we're gonna send a message instead to and then retrieve these keys, whatever keys value we pass. Well, this should be keys. It would have been keys. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Post the message, retrieve the keys. Or we could use like the default, the same messaging system we have for um what is it called? Between I think the default message listeners, like if we where is it? Send message somewhere here. On message, Chrome on time on message, and then we'll send a message. And based on the message type, we we can call one of these functions to get the storage values and then send it back. Okay, so let's figure it out. I haven't used this code in a while, so let me duplicate this. One we'll keep on the background, and then we'll open the this is somewhere and then pop up the index maybe where we have we okay port on message add listener. Yeah, okay. So let's do this part first where all we really need is a connection to the port and on message handler, I guess, add listener. Let me close this. So issue now is like, where is this? Where are we going to connect the port? It would make sense to. You don't make it like an see if it's just a regular. Oh wait, it would have to be in. Let me see. Okay, so it would probably be in index.ts or maybe not. It would probably make sense either here or in the app because we need that port. We'll try. So on render, down content loaded, we call render and then return. Let's try calling it here. Let's see, maybe that works. Const port Chrome runtime dot connect name. And then we'll just copy this for now. We don't need the entire thing, but all we need is just the outside part. We don't have these keys yet. And delete inside this. And we're gonna assume, I guess, we're sending the type to be type would be so maybe to get data and type would be to set data. And data would be maybe the keys. I don't know yet. We'll see. But anyways, we just console log port listening on pop-up. Right. This we can save this. And so where we have our stores, let's not call this yet. Let's not do anything about this. And let's set this default for now until we can assure that our connection is working. So intake usually is going to be, let's say 100 for milliliters. The measurement is going to be in milliliters. So what you really want is to get these values, the initial values from our store. But for now, so it just doesn't return like undefined or whatever. Yeah. All right. That's the UI right now. Trying to get it back to this to be like a waving motion, like water waves, or yeah, something. So it'd be animated using CSS keyframes. All right, so let's just keep an eye on. Okay, why does it still call error when we don't call? Oh no, we do. No, we don't call for get. Let's see what's going on here. We're not calling any of these, right? Because we're just trying to set this error setting default key in the keys. Okay, yeah, there's something terribly wrong. Yeah, I thought maybe it was messaging between pop-up and, but it's even occurring before. So let me see how I did it here. So uninstalled, we call set state. And set state, maybe, yeah, we add listener. Set state does not, maybe it doesn't set. All right, let's try and find set state. So that would be in state. We have set state, get state, remove state. You know what? Let's try and see what's happening here. Seems like we can't call it from here. Maybe he's expecting a promise. That's it. You know what? Let's go to here. Mm, what do we call it as? Set state. Yeah, let's try just setting one value. Await set state. And key would be, I guess let's go with enabled and the values. That's just true. Or let's call it, we want to kind of maybe default. And values would be this array of, I mean, this object. Let's see what's happening in this. Manifest. Oh, okay, so this it's setting same thing up. Honestly, I don't see where even when it's packaged or whatever, you're importing where imports are at. I mean, it shows it, but how? Where is it ending up? Like, it shows that it's what service loader, but um, yeah. So this is going to be difficult. I'm trying to use a new mm, uh, Chrome extension, like V plugin or whatever, to help with hot module reloading and stuff. Because the previous one, it would just I used for chorus, it would just reload on every file change. Which I mean, if you which isn't bad, but like this should be better. But I can't get the with the background to work, background script to work. I mean, it's working, but it can't detect that Chrome is probably in a background script because it's can't access the storage API, which doesn't make sense to me. I need to be able to communicate between. And crazy is like this should be the simplest part because uninstalled, you should have Chrome. I mean, you do have it, but you should have the storage API accessible. Okay, let me try it. I remove all of this back to a util. Okay, I'm not filling a few of these, but I'm not gonna worry about it until I get these working. Yeah, so that's an issue. Oh, I thought I deleted these. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I fixed it before. I think I had a similar issue before. It's crazy. But it sounds like it's gonna be a wasted day again. Let me just see if uh, okay, we have this is DevTools from. How is it not here? This is the background. DevTools for the background page. Is it not? If I click on can't be reached now. It just doesn't seem to work. Thought this was a possible solution, but no. Why isn't it working all together? I don't know. Do I have permissions for storage? Let me just check. Oh my god. Okay. I'm so stupid. Let me see. Didn't notice there's no permissions at all. That's why I'm thinking it's like something completely off, but look how clean this is. Okay, let's go revisit that and let's go permissions. I don't need all of them. Let me just see which ones I need. Just copy everything and then wow. All right, permissions. Probably I need storage and paths. Maybe I don't know if I need scripting. I don't need web requests. We're not making a request. You might later on, depending on how far you want to take this. Host permissions. We want to work on every page, I guess. Maybe. I think it was working fine without even. Maybe this works. Or it breaks. I might have to put like something like HTTPS. Just uh, errors. Yeah, let's restart this here. There's no okay. Trailing commas where not here. That's it, right? Oops. Hmm. No errors. Yeah, let's loading some errors. Okay, this pattern. Okay, let me just something like this maybe. It should cover all use cases, I guess. It's probably good enough. It's unknown. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, let's check on uh, MDM for this developer. Doesn't even show you the example. Oh, no. Why can't I put like this anything? That work? Let me clear this and see. How's it still error? You know what? Okay, what if I just remove it? See if I even need it at all. Okay, great. Takes a long time to load the first time. Okay. Oh, there it is. Wow, 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 wow. Imagine that. Such an idiot. Okay. So do I even need the port? I'm wondering if I need the port. Oh yeah, yeah, I still do. I need to be able to send messages back and forth. Okay, I could either just probably maybe just copy messaging. I think I have a messaging file. But this is basically on tabs. I don't need tabs at all, right? Get active tabs, send backward message. Maybe all I need is really this. Background message, send background message. I send a message and results with the response. Maybe that's all I would need. This function. Instead of the port, I could just send a message anytime. Oh, but I would need a listener too. No, send background message, message. Then, oh yeah, maybe I don't need all of that. No, I still need a listener to listen for it, right? So let's try with the port. And let's go back to the manifest and clean that up. I don't think I need active tab or tab. Let's close that. Yeah, we can keep this on. Don't need to log the result. Oh wait, I better unset this. I want to set multiple keys. Yeah, so I don't know. So ideally, I want to set, you know, I guess presets. And that would be the total. Total will be, I guess, reset every day. Total intake never changes unless the user updates it. Enabled, user has to change that measurement. Okay, because these all user defaults. Okay, but when I set it, I want to set. Okay, let's worry about this after. I do want to consider like adding the the goal and stuff, but it's not good here. We just got our background script working, so if we call get key, we want to get state. We're gonna do that. We have to send a message, right? Yeah, let's try copy this here. So instead we would have what const response equals await or whatever sent back now. And message is what I hope is just a string. So if I send populate, no, get defaults. That's the key we want. Maybe we'll call it get default so it knows to retrieve it. To be specific about it. Oh no, I guess key would be default. Ooh, I don't know. No, let's call it key. Let's just call it. Yeah, just pass in the key you want to get, I guess. Okay, so I guess this is all the same. Except this would have to be different. I'm gonna have to rewrite this. Doesn't work exactly for this. Because if we look at our background, no background. In our message listener, yeah, on message listener, we have specific message handlers, and we send a response back. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. So we have our port here, but we're trying to make use of it somewhere else. So it seems like this is not the place to place it. So where do we want to add this connection, really? We're gonna check this, if the port is listening, connected, connection to whatever this is. Ooh. All right, so let's try this again. Maybe we put it in our app, within our app. Yeah, maybe it makes sense to place it here. And then we set up our messenger maybe. Listen. I don't know, this seems precarious. And I guess that when we return from it, we somehow set port to null. All right, so we have our port. Seems like that's a place to set it. So in our background, or do we connect the port in our background? Pop-up port is not scrollable. Okay, let's call connect on this in our background. Okay, so on connection, we have a port, and we start with let pop-up port. Set it as null, and here pop-up port equals that. It doesn't really need to change, but all right. So let's assume, yeah, we need this. I think on disconnect we set pop-up port to null. All right, here we listen for messaging, and here we can execute based on the message. Here can send message back to the other end of the port. So let's try to send our first message. We don't need any of this. So where are we sending message from? So here, okay, so somehow I need to access the port from here. No, not here. From app. We want two-way communication. We want from our app to so do we just pass in the instance of port to our wait a minute. Let's see. We need one instance of port, so it makes sense that it's on mount, but we need that port to send messages, right? We go to pop-up index. I think we send messages on message. We have an on message. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Where how do we send messages? So I pop up on message. We send messages back to right. It's not only one way. I hope. I mean, maybe it is only one way. Let's see. No, it can't be one way because on app start we have to fetch the data. All right, so maybe we have this set to be like instantiated with the port. Maybe we change this into a class. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's try. Because we need that port connection to post messages. We have an iMessage listener where we need to post messages to get to the background. Let's try. See in our stores. Let's try to make this a class. Maybe. Okay, export default. What is the capital? Can't recall if the class is supposed to be capital. Ooh. I think it's supposed to be. Uh, let's look at an example. Models change for default class. Oh no, it's lowercase. Okay, that's crazy. So you have constructor. I need the port, and this dot port equal. Yeah, I guess init. This would be uh values maybe. Oh no, okay. Call it data store maybe. It's all the way up here. Maybe I'm setting this measurement type wrong because I'm not sure how to set types for it yet. A CD maybe is supposed to be on this side. Don't know. Oh no, so let me just remove it for now. I'll have to whatever set the types for this class after. Or maybe what am I doing? Yeah, let's okay, so let's move these functions inside here into methods. This what it's called intake. Measurement, total. What else do I need? Intake. Do I need intake? Yeah, let's get intake. It'll all be the same. So here, instead of all of this, we don't have any of this anymore. So we just import data store. Um, stores. Okay, so that data store. Let's see if we can make this work. And this would be store dot. Wait, what is this? What was before intake? Water intake. So be the total. Let me see. Water measure. This is okay. So this would be store dot measurement. Store dot total maybe. Let's see how bad this feels. Is it working? Nope. Yeah, okay, let's go back. Oh no, okay. Okay, so no, this is what? This start measurement. Okay, let's see what happens when I call increment amount. Call dot amount, and then let's call the result of total after this. Dot total. Amount 100, total 100. Okay, that's not the issue. The issue is that on click is not being registered. So this would be, so let's call it like this maybe. Okay, it's increasing, but this is not changing, which is easy to do. Let me see. Let me see. So if I call here store dot total, this should get me the total, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem to update it. What if I go like this? Nope. Store is not a store with a subscribe model. So it's not a store with a subscribe model. Let me not worry about background in any of these for now. I'll close all. What if I just return this instead of getting it? Just return, and then I can subscribe to it. Really. It's not a store with a subscribe model. How do I fix that? Oh no, let me try. Okay, maybe it's like this. Maybe I'll fix it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we got it. So this would be that's for the intake or measurement. Oh, we got it. We got it. Nice. So now that we've rewritten it like this, the store can be used to send messages. So if we when would you need to? Okay, so maybe we'd have a populate function, a method, and here this is where we want to get these values. And so here we would just reset these values to zeros maybe. Okay, so on populate, we send a message. So port post message. How does this work? Let's just have something like hello from store. Post message, I think. That's how it works. And then the background should have on message, and it should read on hello from whatever it is. So we'll call data store. So on mount, let's go and call listener and one is it put store dot post dot populate. That should send a message. So we want to populate it once on sync, I guess. See if we can get that working. Okay, we posted that message. Oh wait, no, how that work? Hello from store. We send a message hello from store. Where is hello from store coming from? Inspect. It's the message we received. We're console logging the message, right? In wait, where am I? Oh, here. Okay, this is this is a message we received, right? background. Let's just confirm. Yeah, hello from store. Okay, so we're good. We're golden. All right, so let's not get carried away. Let's really hungry right now. All right, so yeah, there's a lot of whatever we need to consider after this. I don't want to commit this. The first thing is we wanna manifest.json, add storage permissions. Okay, now we want set up background to to connect to port. I don't know if I'm going to be using util state. It's a good starting point, but I would have to refactor it a lot, so I might still do that. Um, so, oh no, I don't. Do I need web right now? Let's look at web, head key, and background. You know what? So let me. If I have this, I post a message. Oh, I'll just be posting messaging. Post, so I post a message. I probably to update a value in the store and get it back, and it'll use them results to update our intakes or measurements or total values. And also push message to like maybe set the alarm, or if the alarm is triggered, maybe I'll start playing audio. So I don't ever need to, no, maybe I might need this to get the key from the store. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep it as it is for now. Or what I put with state? Oh, I'm already using state right there, so it's fine. So let's call it up, update. Let's call refactor the refactor store to allow posted messages, post to allow message posting messages. Refactor store. Okay, connecting bridge from pop up to background. I know, I guess the feature now really. I thought, and this, let me clean this up a little bit. I don't need this anymore. Uh, this can be a const. I wonder, if does this need to be called, or will it call it itself? Yeah, okay. Because we don't want, or maybe not. Why was it working before? Or what? There's something wrong here. Let me reset and see what's happening here. I think it does need to. Whatever. That's fine. It's probably how it's expecting like a function to call instead of me calling a method on a class. That's fine. And here, let's delete. inside here because we don't know the type of messaging we're going to be sending yet. And what else is there? Refactor that just means use data store methods to sync store values. Sync UI with store. It's crazy how this works. Just forgot the permissions. All right, so we want to, I guess, before we even do anything crazy, we want this to be able to, we want the communication, first of all. I don't want this to be reset to 0 every time this pop-up opens, right? So we want to repopulate. So if we call populate, so we're sending this, I guess, message. But yeah, I guess we'll send as an object key, and data here would be null, right? We don't, because we don't need the data. Okay, so we send a message to the background. Background receives it. And okay, so let's say if key, let's assume it's always going to have a message key. I mean, it's going to be a key and data, right? If key equals get defaults, this is where we want to get state. State and key. Yeah, so this is where we have to either refactor what get state does, because right now, state. I don't like how get state takes a string. It should be able to take an array of strings. Let's assume it takes keys. There's a state resolver. What happens there? Okay, so state resolver. If what happens here? Okay, let's see. Set state. Let's rewrite it as well. So if we're setting a key value, we want the values. So key. That's fine. Okay, so there's keys Really? You want to resolve. I guess get the result, I guess. Yeah, I want to see what happens. Yeah, I don't really need the keys. Remove state. I don't think we ever remove anything. This is just like yeah, I don't need keys right now. I don't know what's happening here. If you're setting it, it's not getting anything back. Okay. Okay, so if key equals gets default, so I want get state and get I just forgot keys. Get state takes keys, an array of keys. So and I want to get what do I want? I guess enabled photo measurement photo intake icons response. Let me see. Once I get those, I wanna I guess send a post a message type Wait, where am I? Okay, let me see. How to use a switch statement. And it's gonna have, I guess, one response. Okay, so I guess the posting a response back with key would be the same key. No, let's say, yeah, let's call it key and then we'll just call it maybe response. Or um, so we only have one type. Let's see if we get this response back. The response get defaults. Wait, did I already send it back? Okay, let's check. We check our oh, or is this all theirs? Let's see. Hey, if I check Chrome.storage dot local, no, to get all the values in the store right now. Where we have defaults. Oh, I forgot I named the defaults. Okay. Yeah, so here the key, if we go back to our background, get defaults, it should just be the key defaults. That should fix it. Maybe. It's not showing up here. I mean, not showing up in here where we post our message. Maybe we wanna set up the listener. Where's the Yeah, maybe we'll get the message here. Quick inspect. Oh, okay, we do get it. Defaults. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. So we oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's move this entire thing outside of here. I mean, we're mounted, but then let's initialize it. Let's move this inside of our store as well. What we call populate, it's called this. So on init, and we'll get a key and response, I guess. So if key is equal to, let's say, get defaults, that's when we what do we do? We um, populate. No, okay. Update defaults. Maybe we call update defaults. This would be a private class, maybe. So that means we get our data, and so this dot. Oh, okay. Get our data, and it would have the keys enabled, intake, measurement, and total. And then here we would set. Okay, what do we need setters for all of this? So this would be this dot. Total dot set to be total. And copy this a couple times. So we're changing this as total. Total with what's it called? Intake. I don't know why I didn't change all of it. Okay, yeah, got the T flag, global flag. Oh, got it wrong even. And so I want replace measurement with measurement, and total intake, total intake measurement. Yeah, we might as well set enabled as well. Even though we're not really concerned about enabled yet, because enabled is will decide what to do with this UI if it's not enabled. But if user flips this extension off, it will maybe show something a different UI. Oh, okay. Yeah, we might as well set an enabled writable as well. The default is going to be true, so it's going to be a boolean. So on init, we'll send a message to, and then this we call this dot update defaults, and it should be a response based on how response comes back when we get response dot defaults. Okay, response. Or yeah, that's fine. Maybe we just cut away the response even. You can just send from our background exactly the key that's returned, the data. I mean, yeah, you know what? Let's call it. Anyway, okay, maybe not. Let's save it for now. This is, I gotta figure out a way how to show the display those errors on a single line, or at least wrap it. Oh no, this is okay. Oh, the response is fine. It depends. We'll always be showing. No, yeah, we can rename it later. All right, so if we can check if this works. So just so this, we'll call it what this dot total equals total intake intake measurement and enabled. Yeah, I don't listen for the message at all. I just call it. Uh, how do I set this in? Maybe oh, yeah, maybe let's go ahead. I already made it capital here. Uppercase. And let's see if we need this. And let's call this dot init. And this should be private method. Maybe we don't need it to be. Okay, so and this. Okay, for the most part, these errors aren't like too egregious. So we can. Oh, and no, we could set this up even better. Really, all we need is. Oh no, okay. This is update default, so let's not put it here. Let's call initialize maybe. Initialize defaults. Well, it's the same thing really, but yeah, so this would be like if when would this be needed? I don't know. Update defaults. When would we need to update the defaults? Okay, so yeah, maybe when the user toggle something off, and then we can update it. Yeah, so this is what we call only like when the pop-up is still open. This is for like when someone opens the pop-up and closing it, right? Okay, so it's undefined. I called init. I get listen for the response. So I have to call populate first. I start init and then maybe dish dot populate. When do I? Because I need to post that message to get the defaults. So I don't need to call this. Or maybe I do something to somewhere. Get response. Oh, the key is response. No, wait. Port listening. Okay. I get port listening. Oh, it was this message. I don't need this message. I think I should be cleared. Yeah, I have that. Get defaults. The background should respond with oh wait, I have it that it's the key would be get defaults response, right? Hmm. Let's see if we are getting a message back from the background. Or received key and response. Or received key get defaults response. Response is defaults object. Response are defaults. So if I have it, dish.initialize defaults, okay, so data should be initialize defaults. We should be able to get all these values here. Then pass it on to our variables. So we see. Okay, it's not getting called. Did I not? The key is the key wrong? Get defaults response to have if key equals get defaults response, which is right. And I pass in the response dot defaults. It's an object. Enable intake measurement total, so it should be passing on to here. But this is never called. Okay, maybe Yeah, okay, maybe let's instantiate it here. I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, no, it should be right. Is it 0 milliliters? Intake. All right, so yeah, that works. Now the only thing is we have to on a click and any of this click. The only thing we can update right now is our is the intake right now on click. So let's try that instead. So we have let's put in another post message. Populate if we want to update intake total. And this would be so this would be a public function that I call on this dot click. Do I need to know the amount? I don't think so. Let me see. Because I will just mm, I would send a specific type, right? If it's based on the button, add or subtract could be a boolean. But no, I don't need to write it here. Oh, what am I doing? So here, increment amount, I would send a message here. Increment. Okay, so if oh, if we're incrementing, I don't need to change anything. Yeah, I'll probably change this later on when it reaches like a goal. I haven't set a goal yet, but decrement. So if let's say if it's got total, okay, now I don't know how do I want to set this. Oh, I can just send the exact amount this is. I was thinking I would have to go and like calculate like current value in the store and then subtract like 100 maybe. But I don't need to. I'll just whatever this value is what I'm going to send to update. So I'm going to be like, so it's going to be this dot port dot post message. It's going to be a set uh, total. Yeah, it's going to be the same message. Doesn't set message. Oh no, so key and data would be this dot total or total. I guess it would get the maybe. Let me just maybe get this dot total. And it'll be the same thing here. Total. So I don't really need the response back, so I'm just gonna I think just maybe have it sent. Not listen back to it. I could, but I'm not gonna use that value because it will already be here. I'm setting the current value here. So let's go to background case at total. So I'll wait. Oh no, okay, for the set state. Let's see what it does. And also let's have this only send the message as a response. Set state. And set state requires key and values. All right, so is there a way to, because otherwise I'm thinking I'd have to get the current values first and then, because get defaults is an array. I mean, it is an object and I have to update the object instead of just a key value. No, okay, let's just try. So get defaults and then set state. The key would be defaults, and then values would be the defaults, but total would be data. State key and values. Set key. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, this can be a response, right? This, um, I don't want, nope, I don't want that. Yeah, okay. For defaults, it's gonna be defaults, not defaults, really. So maybe just I have to go back and add tappings for all of this probably. And let's confirm. I don't probably don't need this. That data. I mean that. Ooh, where are we? Yeah, we're setting the data to be the total values. So 700 milliliters. If that works as it is, so when you close and open again, you should be at 700. Ooh, nice. So it is working. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got it now. All right, so it feels great when everything starts working. All right, so we managed to uh, move the cord messaging into a own class. So if we unmount it, they need to know. We could probably just disconnect. So call store dot disconnect or something. Because here where we have set it up to uh is disconnect. We had a add listener. Oh, maybe we removed it. Yeah, return null here, but we're not closing it. It doesn't affect the store, so it would have to be like uh where is Chrome dot? Let me see Chrome on background. So we start listening to okay on disconnect. Reset also here we will have it was called Yeah, hopefully that's all it takes, right? You were called store dot disconnect. All right, so we've got it working as intended, right? Close it. I think it's. I think I will restart because I think on the background script maybe how the this HMR support with Fit or whatever is this plugin working is if you change the background script, then it doesn't. It just I guess reloads. But like changing that pop up doesn't reload it. I mean, it's just HMR functionality. But that is fine. So yeah, as long as we don't make any changes. 700. Ooh, what is that? Oh man, what's going on? Why? Also, that's fine now first. It's like every second. Okay, maybe it's like getting null from the store. Where's null being set? Water intake number undefined. Boolean total number or undefined. So where am I setting null at? Oh, port. Okay, it's saying port, but I'm not using port. Why would it this dot port equals null? Populate get defaults. I'm trying to see. Let's try without disconnecting. Reload 300. Oh, good. Let's see if it's in our or where our default value is null. Oh, we're setting total to null. Oh, where is this happening? It's probably not even a disconnect. Where are we setting it to null? At defaults, set total. Well, it's somewhere here, maybe. You know what? Maybe let's just at least guarantee it's always. Let's see. Our background. So here, let's look at defaults in our data. default data is null. Or working. It's null. Okay, get. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if let's ignore the data is null. Oh wait, is it because okay, what's happening here? Our case statement, I think it's falling down. Let me see, switch. Just write an if statement. It doesn't matter. I don't want to use breaks, but like I think, yeah, I think it's falling down from get defaults. 'Cause otherwise, it will never be null for our set total case. So either I use a break statement. Yeah, I don't know. Before I was using it's different. I don't know how I use using a switch statement before, where it was it would have been like almost encased, where you don't need you wouldn't need a break at all if you somehow wrap it. Figure out how. Or we could just use an if statement. But I think this should resolve that. If we put a break. Wait, what? Wait, why is it causing it to? No, let's forget it. Let's try to use it. Just use if statements. Okay, yeah, that's fixed. So we're good to go. Okay, so I have to do some cleanup, but I'm not don't care about doing that right now. I will do it before we create a release. So we accomplished this being in sync with the store, our plus and our minus. And the next thing we want to do, I mean, the next thing I want to do is um, cr- create these wave like these waves. So it's always be waving like this water, and I guess it'll start increasing maybe. And we'll see, because it maybe have like a layer of like sand here. I don't know how I'm gonna create that sand here, or in some like maybe some algae or whatever. Then the water keeps rising. Maybe some kind of bubble stuff keeps going up. But I want it to be like waving, or until it's like fully at the top. Maybe we'll see. But I'm gonna take a break. I do want to get this part done today. The wave thing. I have like examples of like what I want to. Oh shoot, where is it? Some code pen projects I want to take a look at. Like this, like seems like good enough for me. Just something like this. This is more looks like it's more like clouds, but it's like three different colors at least, shades of white. That's good enough for me. And then I just keep change the height based on how much you drank. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Even this would be cool. Yeah, we'll see which one we end up going with. This, yeah, and it doesn't seem. I want to say it doesn't seem that complex, but we'll see. I was using an SVG. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's. I can just copy this and just change the height. So it'll be waving. And then I just yeah, this might even just be what I end up going with. Except we keep a static height. It's, we keep that motion. This this might we might use this for we want to get that. Um, I don't know. I had something pinned and image pinned, but we'll see. On this. Yeah, we'll come back later tonight, maybe, or it could be tomorrow. We'll see. Let me commit some of this stuff. What did I do? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it as one commit, each commit. So it'll be git commit. I guess populate UI with stored values. Yeah, so good progress today. But you think about it, we could have been even further along if it wasn't for the permissions. I don't know how I missed that. Missed it like a little bit early on here, like I think what 20, 30 minutes wasted at the beginning. And the last stream, maybe the same amount of time. So like an hour gone. That's fine. Live and you learn. All right, so it's 2:33. I'm just gonna end the stream right now.